All right, we're going to go through a couple routines now, and joining me is Yasmina. Hey.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
We're going to start with a lower body routine and one of the best movements in the basic movements, which is a squat. So I'm going to have you get into a squat position, and for this you want to make sure that all your weight is through both feet evenly. I'm going to start you here. I'm going to put your frequency up to 40 and your time down to 1 minute. Now the most important thing about when you're on the plate is your connection to the plate. You want to make sure that your feet are very flat. You don't want to lift up with your toes. You want to try not to squeeze with your toes. You want to keep everything very flat and even through both feet. And when you do this, you're going to get a lot more reaction through the entire body. Now, for a regular squat, you just need to stand there nice and flat. But if you want to increase this, which Yasmina is very strong, you can press down into the plate and try and pull the plate apart, like you're trying to press the plate apart at the same time, and actually tighten your buns. And what that's going to do is you can feel, it increases that resistance even more. And it's all about increasing the resistance, because we're going to take a nice short period of time and we're going to get a lot of resistance out of it, okay? There's a couple more seconds here. Okay, we'll stop it right there. So we went for 40 seconds there, just a little bit past the 30-second mark, because I want to show you a lot of different movements. Now let's go right into a lunge, all right? So you're going to have your one foot in front, you're going to take the other one behind you, and let yourself hang way back. Now for this movement, we're going to go ahead and start. I'm going to give you 30 seconds for this one. You want to make sure that your foot in the front is completely flat, of course, to the plate, and this one is leaning back just a bit. Excellent. Which is going to make you, I'm going to come around this side, work a lot more through this outside of the thigh and hip. Okay, you feel that? Excellent. Now you do want to make sure that you're breathing nice and relaxed. Just like any exercise activity, the more oxygen you get to those muscles, the more those muscles will be able to contract, the more you're going to get out of each exercise. A couple more seconds. And the DKN machine will always tell you when it's almost done. The last 3 seconds are counted down for you. Good. And we should do the other side as well. Okay. All right. Now, the same thing. You want to make sure that you're using just the same amount of focus as you were on the first leg on the second leg. We all have a prominent leg. It's the one that we feel more comfortable balancing on. Like if you played kickball, there's one leg you balance on, one you kick with. So they have different roles, but let's try and make them have equal balance on the plate as you do this. So you try and make your body much more even. All right, take a nice deep breath. Excellent. I'm going to have you reach that leg back a little bit further. And when you reach back free with that leg, you get a little more through the hamstring and the glute, and that's exactly what we want to do. Now for beautifying those thighs, inner thighs, outer thighs, and glutes, we're going to go directly into a plie position for me. So your feet are going to go diagonally out, and you want to make sure in your plie that you're not doing like a squat where you're bringing your buns back. You're going to keep your buns underneath you and your shoulders straight up and down. So go ahead and start the movement. We're going to start the machine. Perfect. And you can move through a range of motion. We're going to use a little bit of a dynamic movement this time. So you're going to go down a little bit, and then come up. As you come up, squeeze the buns and press with the heels, and then right back down. The more you squeeze the plate with your feet flat down to the plate, and the more you tighten your buns, once again, you're going to get a lot more reaction from the outer side of the thigh and the butt. Now for this one, I want you to hold it right here now. I want you to squeeze the butt and press your knees slightly out with your feet down. And you feel that reaction to the glutes?
Yes.
How's it feel?
Great.
Excellent. And that's it, 30 seconds. You get a very quick workout. We're going to go right to the calves now. So you're going to bring your feet into the center. I'm going to have you lift your heels up for me. Hold on to the very top, and then bring your hips back. Good, knees are bent, perfect. And you see here, nice contraction in the calves. The feet are on top of the plate, but they're not flat this time. So it's the ball of the foot and the toes that have to be in contact with the plate. Driving down into the plate and pulling your heels upward at the same time. And you can even, if you want to get a little bit more of a stretch, put one heel down and lift it up, and the other one down and lift it up. Just like that. Excellent. All the time you're keeping your body in one position, so you really focus downward through the plate. It's a great exercise for the calves. And we're almost there. So these 4 basic movements will warm your entire body up as well as work all of your legs. And that's it, just 30 seconds at a time.